Okay, everybody, welcome back. I am Nicodemus Kane. We are back again. I have been, I've just started actually reading through the book of Psalms because I had said that we need, we need something to help us understand what's happening. We need, uh, we need positive words, positive outlooks on life. And the one thing that has been getting me through has been reading through the Psalms. And I know that if these have helped strengthen me, strengthen my faith, strengthen my understanding of God and this world, if they can help me, then surely they can help somebody else. Um, so I decided that we're going to go ahead and read through all of these, all 150 of them. We are on Psalm 3 today. Before I go anywhere else, though, um, I don't know if this is coming through. They must have changed something in OBS because when I look at and when I listen back to the videos, I don't really listen to all the videos. This is just off the cuff. As soon as I record it, I post it. But when I listen back to my tests that I do, it sounds like the noise canceller that I use in OBS is dropping off the low ends of what I say. If that's true, then I am sorry. I might fiddle with that later on. I also heard some static, and I don't know if that's because of my microphone or if that's because I just have my headphones might be going out. I don't know. It just sounded really weird to me. I just wanted to put that out there now that if there is a problem, then I can hear it too. I don't know. I don't know right now. I'll solve it as I go. I might not solve it at all. You know how it is. So go ahead and get into this one. It looks like a short one. It's Psalm 3. The Psalm of David, which, when he fled from Absalom, his son. Lord, how are they increased that trouble me? Many are they that rise up against me. Many there be which say of my soul, there is no help for him in God. Selah. But thou, O Lord, art a shield for me, my glory, and the lifter up of mine head. I cried unto the Lord with my voice, and he heard me out of his holy hill. Selah. I laid me down and slept. I awakened, for the Lord sustained me. I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people that have set themselves against me round about. Arise, O Lord, save me. O my God, for thou hast smitten all mine enemies upon the cheekbone. Thou hast broken the teeth of the ungodly. Salvation belongeth only Salvation belongeth unto the Lord. Thy blessing is upon thy people. Selah. And see, that's another one. That gives you it gives you strength. I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people that have set themselves against me roundabouts because I believe in my Lord. I laid me down and slept. I awaked, for the Lord sustained me. There's power in these words. There's strength in these. Why I said I should do this. I should read through these. These need to be heard. I have prayed several times to let these help somebody because I know there's somebody out there that needs to hear this. When I needed to hear this 4 years ago, the Father helped me out. He showed me the way. He let me hear the words that changed my life. And if I could do that for one other person, I will be more than happy to read anything to help somebody find whatever they need. Because these are some trying times, man. I we can go off we can go off track just a little bit. because I have been wanting to do some videos where I talk about what's going on. Um, but I've been trying to, at the same time, trying to stay away from that because we need to be focusing on other things, what's going on in the world. We need to be focusing on strengthening ourselves for what's coming. Strengthening ourselves not only in our physical well-beings, but we need to strengthen ourselves in our faith, in our understanding of the word, and what to do when the shit eventually hits the fan, which it will. When things completely fall apart, we have to be able to know what to do, where to go, who we put our faith in, our trust in. Shouldn't really say faith, I should say our trust. Because it's getting crazy. I was watching a video from, oh, what's her name? Was it Never Lose Truth? I don't know. I sometimes I watch her, sometimes I don't. I haven't watched it in a while because, like I said, I've been kind of keeping away from it. Um, but she was showing two videos. The only reason I really watch hers is that she tends to take this massive amount of news from around the world and display it. I sometimes I don't like her commentary on it, but she has the news. She shows you what's going on, what's happening. Now she's a bit of a doomer, um, and that's fine. That's on her. That's her people that follow her and watch her. That they have that going. So I don't really watch it for that. I just watch it for the stuff that she really digs down in there and gets way down in there and finds the stuff that not many other people find. Um, but she found one of schools that were opening back up. It must have been a high school that was opening back up, and there was a line. There's a couple of them actually she showed, but there was a line stretched around the building because each kid, as they got into school, had to have a check whether they had gotten tested positive or negative. They had to test negative, of course, or they had their injection passport. And the only thing that came to my mind at the time, just flashing red lights came to me at the time, was the government standing by, standing in place, just like, oh, well, we have a solution for this. All we have to do is just put RFID chips into everybody, and you can just scan them whenever you walk in, and then we can just pick everybody out that doesn't meet our criteria. That was the only thing I can think of. That's the kind of stuff that's coming. That's that's the that's the easy way out that they're going to have is that every morning you wake up, you take a test, however you do it, you put it into your phone puts it into your chip, and then whenever you walk into the building, as soon as you scan your chip to get to your building, it will scan whether you're positive or negative or if you have your passport ready or not. That's how this is going to work. That's how this world is forming through. I don't know how other simpler terms you want me to put that in for you, but that's what's happening. And I have been warning about this. I know many other people have been warning about this. That's the kind of stuff that's coming down the pipe, and it's amazing how fast that can be implemented just by somebody coming on TV and saying, "Okay, now we have to do this." It's completely insane. And that's where I've found strength in the word, especially in the Psalms, where it is said, I will stand firm. I will stand tall, and firm in my belief. And at the same time, there are Psalms that say the the wicked people of the world are constantly forming around me, that they imagine vain things, and they imagine evil things to do against the peoples of this world, and the whole 9 yards. That's why I need to say this now. That's why we have to do this now, because we need hope, we need strength, we need something to get us through. If you have prayed for discernment, and if the Father has said you just need to sit back, keep strong in the faith, and let happen what happens, then that is what you need to do, and you need to have that kind of faith. But if you have sat back, and if you have sat and you have prayed and you've asked the Father what to do, and if the Father said that you need to take up swords and you need to fight for your very existence, for your very soul, for your children's future, if the Father says that you have the ability to be able to push this back, which I still think is possible, to be able to push this back. A lot of people don't think that. A lot of people think that we're so far beyond that it's not going to be possible. And maybe we are. Maybe at some point in time in the upcoming future, we're going to be so far beyond that we can't push back, that all we have to do now is just wait and pray. But if the Father tells you that you need to fight, you need to strengthen yourself in the Word. It is a sword of the Spirit. It is a sword of the Spirit and the shield of faith. That is the two parts of the armor of God, the full armor of God. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put this out there for those people that need it, for both sides that need it. Getting crazy. Getting crazy, and I don't even know what to say half the time anymore. Because I can see it. I was given the ability to see, apparently. I don't know. I just I don't know how many times I've had somebody say that. Um Somebody even said he is one who can see, I was like, "Oh, okay." But maybe that's just my calling, is that I can see it. Be strong in the faith. Be strong in the word. Pray for the full armor of God. Pray for discernment. Pray for faith. Pray for love. Pray for forgiveness above all things. I will see you guys later. God bless you all. Um, I wanted to say something like, we will get through this and that we will win in the end. Things like that. I know in the end the Father will win. He will be the one that decides this. But there are so many people that are just going to be swallowed up by this, and they don't know. Those are the people that I want to turn it around for them. I think that if they see that somebody else is fighting enough for their own convictions, it might snap somebody else out. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you guys for listening, and we shall meet again later.